are these guys? Come on, boys. We got work today. We got stuff to do. Well, good morning. Welcome back to the Lincoln Logs TV channel. You know, I'm sitting around in my truck waiting for my stone installer to show up this morning. He's running a little bit late this morning. Not sure where he is. He's usually not late. He's usually right on time with everything. Must have some traffic issues downtown. So we're at the very, very tail end of this project. This is our attic restoration project. It was an old burned out attic. It wasn't totally burned out. It was partially burned out, and it's been that way for at least 10 years. I'm gonna say maybe 20 years. First two floors are beautiful and immaculate. That third floor is was a little bit beat up, a little bit charred. Structurally, it was in decent shape in terms of rafters and stuff like that, but you know, there was a lot of black and a lot of burned out rafters and stuff that had been replaced over the years. Well, as I'm sitting here waiting, I'm going to give you kind of an idea of what went down with this one. In principle, we pretty much finished last week. Monday, Tuesday, we did some touch-up painting and things like that and cleaned out all that. My stone guy was just running about a week behind, which is pretty normal for him, especially going into tax, just after tax season. A lot of people are starting to invest their tax money in their property, so we all get real busy. You know, come March 1st, stuff starts popping up. So I was just waiting for him to get in the vanity, and then he's got a little shelf system to put above a little mini refrigerator, wine cooler, and then he's got a kitchen countertop, a little kitchenette countertop he's got installed today. So we'll get a view of that. One of the more interesting things about this that you guys will see as we walk in here is access to this project was very difficult, very challenging. It's literally 34 feet, I think, from the ground to the bottom of the windowsill to where we were accessing the site. We had to take a lot of material up a lift, a couple different lifts. Wasn't great. That gets expensive. My poor guys and their legs were dragging. They were constantly carrying stuff up and down 2 full flights of stairs all day long. Very narrow servant type staircase in the back of the house that we were using for access. Don't get me wrong, we're really happy with the project. It looks great, looks wonderful, adds a ton of value to the house. We added probably about 1,250 square feet of functional space to this house that was already big. We're in the old north side of Indianapolis. It's the historic district here, and you have to have special permits to do some things, including windows. We had maybe a half a dozen or 8 windows we had to replace here, and we had to specify certain wood windows and things like that. So we're gonna get a walk in here, get a walk around. Really neat little bathroom project involved with this. A lot of neat tile, slope ceilings everywhere because it's an attic. There wasn't a whole lot of headroom everywhere, so we had to kind of accommodate and design some stuff around that. Looks really cool. Turned out really nice. We'll get you guys up there, get you to look around, see how we do things here at Fitzgerald Construction Group, and just kind of, I mean, as soon as my stone guys get here, we'll get to walk up there and see what's going on. So stick with me. I'll see you guys inside. All right, before we go inside, let's get a look at this thing from outside. So this is ground level. This is the alley we access most of the project from. So there, we're looking at the first floor here. There's a little side entry there, little servant's entrance there. We'll go up to the second floor, big staircase inside that we'll get a look at. Our project was way up there. See that window right there? We had to load a lot of material and equipment up into that window. That's a big high window. We had to leave that window out so we could get a big lift in. So we essentially brought a lift up and down this alley, stored a bunch of stuff in that garage back there, and lifted everything up there. We'll get a look at it upstairs, but it's really pretty high. It's actually from that windowsill, the top of that window down to ground level where I am right now. It's about, I think it was 29 or 30 feet. I think it was 30 feet is what it was. To the bottom of that windowsill, it was 34 feet to the top. So that just gives you a little bit of a perspective on the logistics of this one and how high up we had to get up on this thing to get material inside. All right, so here we are walking up the staircase up into our space. All right. So this is it. All right, we got a big open space. We'll walk through this a little bit. The guys are hooking up the plumbing. Jose was able to get the countertop set for us without much difficulty, other than bringing a 300-pound slab of quartzite up the stairs. So let's take a little walk through. Let's talk about what used to be here. All right. So this wall, we had a long wall coming straight down here. We had another long wall coming straight down here. This is a big bedroom. It was very beat up and torn down. There was crumbled plaster, a lot of fire damage everywhere. Really just kind of a mess. It was unfinished after a fire. All right, so let's take a little walk through the space. Big open family room, TV room here. Gotta check my shoes so I don't walk on the carpet and get mud on it. Big open family TV room. New windows here. Nice new couch. We put a little gas log fireplace in here. And then we have a big TV wall. So that TV is gonna hang up on the wall. We do a lot of multimedia stuff. I'm gonna turn the dimmer up here on these lights to get me a little more light. So we do a lot of multimedia stuff for people. We try to wire in services for them before we do any kind of drywall work, and try to get that stuff just taken care of before. So we walk on towards the front. Got a nice good sized bedroom here. New windows on this as well, new historic windows. We've got just kind of 4 walls and some carpet in this one. This is actually gonna be the wife's office, 3rd floor office. Really nice big walk-in closet here. We've got 2 really nice big walk-in closets here. I wish I had a closet this big in my house. So really just a nice big walk-in. You'll notice as you're going around, as you see this stuff, a lot of this stuff, a lot of slope ceilings in here. We're on the 3rd floor, so we had to contend with a lot of uneven lines, unstraight spaces, unlevel walls, unlevel floors. It's, the house is old. It was built in the 1880s, so a real big old house. So let's talk about the windows on this thing. So we've got the JELD-WIN 5500 series windows. These are historically accurate. The IHPC in town requires us to have historically accurate windows for some of these houses downtown. So we had to work with the IHPC, which is the Indianapolis Historic Planning Commission, to get these things installed and actually get permitted and get them approved. All right, so here we have a second little bedroom, quite a bit smaller. You'll notice we've got new windows on this one, quite a bit smaller, but again, another big closet. They're actually going to use this as a kind of a sub type of office, just put a little desk and maybe some computer equipment in here just as a little getaway space. Again, we were up against some unlevel floors and some unlevel walls and some rolling floors and things like that. So let's talk about the trim details on this and the doors. So what we've done is we've got a simple bullnose sill with a simple sill trim, sill casing, 1x6. This is our 1x6 casing and our 1x6 header casing, all right? What we did not do is we did not do a back band. The rest of the house downstairs on the first 2 floors has a historic looking back band on it. The homeowner felt, and we agreed, that it didn't justify the cost to have that up here. It's a 3rd floor. Traditionally speaking, your best finishes on a house like this are on the 1st floor. On the 2nd floor, you'll have a little bit higher in finishes, but not nearly as nice as the 1st floor. And on the 3rd floor, it's really more of your bare bones stuff. So again, no back band on any of these windows or doors. Just wasn't worth the cost. That stuff is about as expensive as baseboard. We have just a simple 1x6 baseboard. It adds some historical accuracy, but it's not exactly not modern. It's a very common look we do these days over just a regular simple door case, a colonial casing you buy at Lowe's or Home Depot. So let's talk about the doors. So we've got 6 panel doors. All right, I'm sorry, these are 5 panel horizontal panel doors. Really nice, solid core, really nice doors. These are historically accurate. These match exactly to the 125-year-old doors in the rest of the house. Took a little bit of effort and some time to get these things here, but we got them, all right? We also matched those with historically accurate doorknobs. These are really nice, solid glass doorknobs, solid brass bindings and gears on the inside. Not gears, but workings on the inside. Look great, very solid, very sturdy, great action. One of the things I find interesting about this is when you turn one side, the other side doesn't turn. Simple stuff like that really helped make this project look like $1 million. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the flooring on this project. This is a waterproof laminate. This is really a great product. We've been doing a lot of this the last couple years on a lot of projects. Really, it is a significant upgrade from the original laminate that you're used to seeing in, you know, track homes and kind of HUD houses a few years ago. This stuff came out. It's really nice. It's 100% waterproof, so you can spill a gallon of water on it and it will not be damaged. It won't absorb or anything like that. And it's actually extremely economical. This stuff, I think, came in at about $4.50 a square foot to purchase, and then it ends up being with labor about $7 to $7.50 a square foot installed. Conversely, we're looking at $12 to $15 a square foot for regular hardwood flooring, and you can't really tell, but there's significant rolling in this, and this floor does a lot of this, and there's a lot of rolls going this way. You can't really tell that, but if we had done hardwood flooring, we would have had to contend with that, and you would have seen it a lot more. This does a really great job of hiding a lot of that rolling. We love this product. It goes all the way into the little kitchenette, and it looks real sharp. Over here, we've got a real nice high-end Berber carpet that the homeowner selected. Really nice stuff. It's just a carpet, but we felt like with this space and the 2 bedrooms, there's not going to be enough traffic on them to warrant any kind of wear and tear issues that are going to be real significant, and it's going to help keep the R value in the space. We are on the 3rd floor, so we were kind of concerned about the cold feet thing, but it turns out this was a great selection. Looks really good. Light color, I'm not a huge fan of light color carpets, obviously for service issues, but I think it looks great. I think it really fits the space well and helps define some stuff, and actually feels great on your feet. So let's talk about some of the non-sexy stuff. So this is where the furnace room is. It's right adjacent to our kitchen. This furnace was existing and was already partially heating this floor and the floor below us. Very strong furnace. I think it's 120,000 BTUs. We did a 100 amp sub panel from the basement instead of a new primary service. You can see it's got the primary wire going down, and it goes all the way down 30 some feet into the basement. So that's how we have all of our terminations set up for electrical. Get a look at the panel, nice clean work that our electrician does for us. Did a real good job on that. What you can't see from the other spaces, because it's all hidden by drywall, is this stuff. All right, this is closed cell insulation. We love this stuff. It is not cheap, but it is worth every penny. We started doing options for this on a lot of our estimates and offering upgrades to it. It's, you know, it's about an R34, R35. It's only 2.5 inches thick in some places. Some places it's 3 inches thick, 3.5 inches thick. So it averages out, but this stuff has absolutely locked in the heating in this space. It really does a great job of that. It goes all the way up and down every rafter in the whole project. It goes all the way up into that attic. You can see way up there how thick it is. It coats everything. Another thing it does is it provides a lot of structural integrity. It locks all the rafters together, all the roof decking together. It does a great job. Again, we love this stuff, and we started specifying it on a lot of our projects a couple years ago. So here's our kitchenette set up. Nice cabinets by Timberland. Really, really nice countertop. This is called quartzite. It's a natural product. It performs like quartz. It's hard like quartz, but it kind of looks like granite. Homeowner picked out their own slab. Great veining in this thing that really accents the color of the cabinets and the color of the floor. Really nice high-end bar top faucet. This is really kind of a wet bar area. We talked about maybe doing a backsplash, a tile backsplash all the way around, but the homeowner just kind of opted to keep everything real kind of clean and simple. So we were really happy with the way this turned out. right, so here's our bathroom. All right, we've got nice Carrera tile, a basket weave that Ray installed for us. Looks great. Really happy with the way this turned out. This is a great tile selection for what we have on the rolls and the floors. It really, a lot of variation on the floor, and this stuff followed it beautifully. We've got a really nice Kohler vanity set up with a glass sink. Ray's gonna hook up the plumbing a little bit, but nice quartzite top, custom top that fits really well on there with chrome Kohler faucets. All right, and what we got here is we've got our showers as kind of the feature of the project. Got a nice semi-frameless shower door, won't leak. All right, we've got a really great, beautiful tile selection by the homeowner, a glass subway tile that we picked up from the tile shop here in Indianapolis. Really great setup, Kohler faucet, Kohler tub faucet, really nice stuff. Actually, just a regular bathtub, a regular steel bathtub. That's what the homeowner wanted. Ray did a really great job. Has a real nice recessed shelf in here for shampoo and shaving stuff and all that. But this tile, really kind of cool. Ray took it all the way up on the ceiling, all the way up, all the way around, up around the light, and really turned out great. Real happy with this installation. Ray's really good with this tile stuff for us. He's really a pro. A lot of cuts and a lot of time went into this tile. He spent several hours on this, and then end product was just wonderful. Just really happy with it. All right, so now you've seen what we do here at Fitzgerald Construction Group. Great little project for us, took a while. End result we thought was great. The finishes the homeowner picked out were really, really nice. They didn't skimp on some things. They picked out nice tile. They actually saved a lot of money on that laminate flooring as opposed to doing straight hardwood. And the floors are so buckled in there, and they still are because you can't just fix that easily. That was a great option that was cost effective and looks like $1 million. We're on to the next one now. Our next project is going to be one in Broderable, a little kitchen we're doing. On those, we're going to start filming tomorrow. We're going to start doing a little more how-to we get to this phase of the project. We'll do some tile. We've got countertops. We've got a kitchen cabinet set up we're doing. We've got some painting. There's some minor electrical work that I think is already done. I think my electrician's finishing up today. So yeah, this is what we do. This is our end product. This is why we're proud of what we do sometimes. It doesn't always go smoothly. There's no such thing as a perfect job. We had some issues with this that we might talk about later on in some other videos. Had some homeowner stuff go down. Just kind of really some run-of-the-mill stuff. And we had some really not run-of-the-mill things happen on this project that were kind of unique, that are a little more in-depth than for just a walkthrough video. So appreciate you guys logging on and watching. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate every subscription. You guys make this channel happen. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, as always, hit it in the comment section. If you like what you see, if you like our projects, if you like the presentation, if you like the videos, hit the subscribe button. Again, you're a big part of the success of what we're going to do here. So see you guys next time on the next project. We're going to be laying out the floor tile on the kitchen, about 250 square feet of floor tile. Really nice stuff, and we'll get you guys going and show you how to do that. So appreciate you logging into Lincoln Logs TV. Have a great week.